ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
And hell and desolation for us. So guess what? I pray they get the same goddamn reward. They deserve it. We have served our punishment under the oppressor. We have served our punishment under this goddamn despot in this cesspool called America, man. We've served our punishment. And now it's time for another nation to get their punishment. Read this, Zach, 4:21.
The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who love God, love his brother also.
You heard that? If you love the Most High God, then you love your brother also.
Right.
That means that you do not fight your brother. You don't steal from your brother. You don't try to kill your brother. You don't press your brother to do nothing wrong in this kingdom. If you love your brother, then you line up with these black men back here. You shut your goddamn mouth for 90 days and you maybe become a goddamn man. You understand, on these streets of Memphis, Tennessee.
Right.
Because all you've been taught by these Christian pastors and by your oppressor is how to be effeminate, how to be soft, how to be emotional, how to be weak as hell. Every black man should wake the hell up today and say he tired of being at the bottom. Every Hispanic should wake up today and say, I'm tired of seeing my goddamn babies in cages. Every Native Indian should wake up today and say, I'm tired of being a goddamn alcoholic fool in this kingdom. And if you really tired, grab a flyer off that table and learn how to get with your brothers. And even though they may think that this is the white man's world, this world belongs to the Most High God and Christ, man.
A black man
we gonna take this kingdom and we're gonna rule this kingdom the same way they ruled us. The same way they put us in chains is the same way that they gotta go in chains. They deserve the same goddamn captivity that we got. Let me get that Revelation chapter 13 and 9, man. We gotta understand that if we don't get ourselves right, we are going to suffer in this goddamn kingdom. You understand? We don't get our minds right and we don't get right, we're going to continue to stay at the bottom and suffer like the last 500 years that we've done in this kingdom, man. I pray that captivity comes as swift as tomorrow, man.
And these white
I
people,
pray that every person
these white people think it's all good now, bro. Not good. Y'all had us a slave for so many years. Bitch, I got to have me some fucking fun. I can't have no fun.
About the Indians.
Bitch, I'm gonna rape all y'all white bitches and fuck y'all white bitches. I'm with IUIC. Israel United in Christ is who I'm with. I speak like a lion. I come like a lion. You understand what I'm saying?
I pray the Lord kills 5 of your Beckys, man. Straight up and down. Because your people deserve it. I pray that all your people serve under the foot of the Most High Christ. Your people are going to serve under the foot of these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in the ISUPK. We are the ISUPK. We are not affiliated with any fake-ass Israelite group. We are not affiliated with any dusty-ass false claimants, any goddamn detective. Any goddamn detective, man, that wish to lock up our people falsely. You understand? People claim to be with these homosexuals Where's Joy Morgan, goddammit? Where the sisters at that get murdered daily by these fake groups, man?
Right.
These ones that claim to be churches
Speak like a
and pastors
lion.
and
Speak like a
deacons,
lion.
you
Right.
understand, and
Speak
bishops.
like a lion.
These people are the ones that lead your people astray and have your people lost.
Thank
They're
God
the ones, they're the reason we're in
Thank God
captivity
this-
today.
this shit come free.
They're the reason that we
This
get
shit-
taken
this shit
into
come
slavery
free.
into
They
chains.
ain't gotta listen,
They're
but
the reason
if you fuck
that our
with one,
people
I'ma
fuck
hurt
on
you.
homosexuals.
I'ma hurt
They're
you,
the
bitch.
reason why our people are done away with and hurting in these chains today. Because we follow everybody else except black men.
Right.
That's our problem. We have got to show ourselves that real men are not homosexuals. Real men are men of war. You understand? Real men hold it down until the day Christ returns.
Right.
We don't fear, we don't bend, we don't buckle, we don't shake, we don't tremor, we don't stumble, we don't fall.
Right.
We don't take no L's, and it's been this way since 1969 for the simple fact that we love our people. We don't give a damn who you follow out in the world. Follow the men of Christ, and we'll teach you how to be real men. If you want to be a homosexual, go follow the Christian church. You want to be a goddamn vagabond and a you know what I'm saying, a man that runs from the law, a criminal, you understand? You want to be just like your oppressor? Go to the Christian church. Hold hands with your little white buddy and watch the Most High bring hell and destruction into your life the same way he's gonna do theirs. Read that out.
Come. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. Go ahead. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
All men have ears. All men can hear. All men should understand this message that I'm about to give to you right now. Because this message is the most important message that you might hear all day long.
Right.
The Lord said, if any man have an ear, let him hear. You all got ears. And you all need to hear this truth right here. Because your oppressors are going to continue to live their life and have you at the bottom underneath the goddamn oppression of their boot. Your neck is going to stay under the boot of the white man as long as you love these people.
Right.
And I'm going to show you that they're your enemies. Read that scripture, huh?
He that leadeth into captivity
He that leadeth into captivity
shall go.
Go ahead, ask yourself, who led you into captivity? Ask yourself, who brought you over here in chains in America? Ask yourself, is this man really my friend or is he my goddamn enemy today?
Right.
The Lord is gonna tell you, he that led into captivity, read.
Shall go into captivity.
He might go into captivity.
Shall go into
He
captivity.
probably go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity.
His ass is going into captivity.
That's right.
The man that led us over here shall go into captivity.
Right.
That's righteous judgment, baby. That's real. That's what they deserve. The same captivity that my ancestors had to go through. The same way mine had to get brought over here on ships underneath the boat, had to bleed on brothers when our sisters was on their menstrual. You understand? Had to urinate and defecate on their brothers and sisters from being on land on these wooden boats. 99 million of my people served their death in this goddamn country across these waters. From shining sea to shining sea, they slaughtered 77 million Native Indians. And you mean to tell me we don't deserve justice? You mean to tell me that they don't deserve the same punishment that we receive? Hell no, man. They have a reward coming today. These people deserve everything that they have coming because my people had to serve under their foot. Today, my people serve under their foot.
Right.
Today, we built these buildings. We paved these roads. We planted every damn plant down here. And
Right.
they get to enjoy it. They get to
Right.
take in the benefits of America. No more will my people stand by and allow them to be free. We are going to speak, we are going to yell, and we are going to call the white man the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
man.
right.
We gonna say it. Because that's what our people need to know. Give me John chapter 8. Chapter 8 and 32. What was it? 44 to set you free. 44. Let me get that 832 Salaki. This is what our people gotta know. If we do not stand up against our oppressor today, they'll rule over us tomorrow. If we do not love our brother today, we'll kill him tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna love black people today, and nobody can make me stop. I'm gonna tell my people, you shall not murder. You understand? That includes abortion. That includes pulling the trigger. That includes stabbings. That includes, you understand, strangulation. That includes killing your brother physically, mentally, and spiritually, man.
Use the mic. You can use it.
Most High in Christ. Let me get that scripture.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32, right? And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
That was disgusting. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The water while Yahweh Shah, that these devils are suffering in their own goddamn kingdom, man. How do you fumble white supremacy? How do you fumble white privilege, man? How do you live like a black man in your kingdom? These people are the ones that are supposed to be ruling the earth, and they're the biggest dope addicts on this goddamn planet.
That's right.
You don't believe me? The opioid epidemic has said that it went up 500%.
Right.
500%.
That's right.
And now they have their people in clinics and in buildings getting clean needles to shoot up that dope. Well, let them keep shooting. As long as black people don't shoot, I'm fine with it. You understand? Let every European, every British, every Czechoslovakian, every Russian, every Georgian, let them get high as they want to and let them all die tonight.
Right.
Because my people had to get high and overdose and suffer. You understand? Crack babies was a thing.
That's right.
That was a real thing.
That's right.
Black people had to suffer the names and the humiliation of saying your mama's on crack rock, your mama's on crack rock. Everybody remember? Now look at these people. Now look at your oppressors. They falling by the goddamn hour, man.
That's right.
Thank God that these people are dying off. Thank God that they are not having babies. Thank God that in 20, 30 years, they'll be the minority.
That's right.
And you'll be the majority. Our people deserve to be on top of this goddamn planet because we suffered. And the Most High God said that he separated us from them. He said to us that we are everything and every other nation that beneath us is nothing. Let me get Isaiah chapter 40 verse 15, man. The people that rule over us have never given a damn about us. They have never cared about us. They have always said that the black man is 2/3 of a man. They have always said that the black man is only property. They have said that every black woman is nothing but a bed wench. That's what they call you. So if you are a black man sleeping with this dog-ass, filthy-ass European, British woman or American woman called a so-called white woman today, then you hate your people, man. You gotta love your people. It's time for us to only love us. It's time for us to only care about us because they only care about themselves and the salvation of their people. Well, my people need to be saved. My people need help. My people need guidance. My people need everything that they have taken from us. We need that back, man. Oh, and if you don't want to give it, please believe it's coming. We taking it all back. And it'll be taken by the hand of a nigga named Jesus Christ, man. A man named Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. That is who's coming back to save black people from their enemies. That's who's coming back to save black people from destruction, from crack cocaine, from heroin, from these devil Edomite dogs, man. That's who's coming to save us. And this is how we should look at them because this is how they look at us. They look at us like we're they look at themselves like they're nothing. So guess how much more or how much less your life is, man. You're less than nothing down here in this kingdom compared to these other nations. That's why they feel it's safe to bring drugs in your community. That's why they feel it's safe to bring crates of guns in your community. That's why they feel it's safe to snatch up 60+ thousand black women out of your community. That's why they feel like they can snatch the uterus, you understand, out of babies and put them in some goddamn homosexual who claims that he's a woman. The Most High God is against homosexuality. He's against the white man. He's against the African. He's against, you understand, this Arab bastard, man, that built the boats to bring you over here. The African is the one that snatched you up and put you on the boats to bring you over here. And then what did this so-called white man do? He burnt the boats while you were in the middle of the goddamn ocean and let your people sink to the bottom of the ocean. He's the one that made those black women jump overboard with their babies, man, because they would rather die than be slaves in America. That is how our people have to think. There have been over 250 revolts, slave revolts, man, when our people was coming up. We never willingly accepted Christianity. We never had love for these people. We always wanted to get the hell up out of here. But look at us in 2019. Our households being ran by women and children, man. Right. Look at us today. Our oppressors are children. The women, the people that tell us what to do are women, pastors, and you understand, our oppressors, man. That's who rules over us today. You don't believe me? Go look at the goddamn penitentiary today. Go look in the penal form today. I bet your cousin down there. I bet your uncle down there. I bet your goddamn daddy's down there right now. Because these same people that said we was illegal, legalized it 10 years after they locked up your brother. You understand? These same people that said cocaine's illegal now used to put it in Coca-Cola. You understand? The same people that said heroin was illegal give it to their people freely so they can shoot up inside of air-conditioned buildings, man. When they locked your ancestors up, they put your ancestors in prison for 20, 35 years to life, man. This is how much they think, this is what they think about you. You understand? This is why they allow you to kill your babies at the goddamn rate of 365,000 a year. They don't give a damn about your people, man. Well, let me tell you, you might not give a damn about yourself, but the Lord cares about you. Read that out.
Come on. The book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
The nations are as a drop of a bucket. Imagine if I'm walking down the street with a big bucket of water, and then I drop one drop. That is what these other nations are equivalent to. A drop of goddamn water out of a bucket. You understand? They are equivalent to the sweat that falls from my forehead. They are equivalent to the little pieces of spit that fly out my mouth when I say the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of, man. That is who they are to me, and that is who they are to the Lord. The Lord said that they are nothing, that they are of a drop that falleth from a vessel. Keep reading.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Imagine if I weighed something up on a measuring table or on a balance, and then once I'm finished doing it, I had little dust on there. That's what these other nations are compared to, man. A mountain of dust. You understand? Excuse me, not even a goddamn mountain. These people are considered to be dust. You understand? To be considered a drop from a vessel. These people are considered reed. Go ahead.
Dust of the balance.
Keep going.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Go ahead. Wow. No sweat. He take up the isles as a very little thing. Go and look at what's happening right now in these islands because of your Hurricane Dorian, man. He's sweeping these islands up by storm because this is the anger of the Most High God coming out into this world. And he is showing you for all the wickedness that you have done to the Lord's people, you gotta pay for it. Because the Lord's people needs to be saved from his enemies. We need to be saved from putting our rod in white women so that they can call rape. We need to be saved from these, so-called police officers that are supposed to protect and serve. We need to be saved from these people that shoot us down daily, sell us dope, watch us die, watch us beg on the border for food, and tell us to drink our water out the toilets. That's who we need to be saved from. Let me get Luke 1:68. My people are the only people that need salvation, because everybody else is living their quote-unquote best life. You understand? Everybody else gets to get as high as they want to get in this kingdom. They get to get as drunk as they want to get in this kingdom. They get to pop all the pills, rape all the goddamn women, and live the life of a lascivious man and still be fine. But not you, black man. Not you, black man. You smoke a cigarette, you get cancer. You understand? You eat a piece of pork, you get heart disease. You murder your brother, you do 25 to life. But there are people who have been murdering us since the beginning of time. From the moment we stepped in America, can anybody tell me when black people have been at peace? Can anybody tell me when we weren't getting hung from trees? Can anybody tell me when we weren't getting shot down and our women were not getting raped? Can anybody tell me when these people were not the most treacherous goddamn people on the earth, doing each and everything that they wanted to black people? Can anybody tell me when there was never a time? You won't be able to tell me there wasn't a time, because we realize that the time that they have is to take you and make you a slave. They're supposed to treat you like slaves, because we didn't want to be on top. We didn't want to be the kings. We didn't want to be the priests of the earth. We wanted everybody else to rule. Now look at us. Black America 2019. Now look at us. We are the slaves. We're the peasants in this earth.
You want no cowards in our camp,